Hello guys, hello. Welcome to my Facebook Live. You guys, it's gonna be a hot mess today. Okay, so my husband told me he had a last minute meeting at 10 o'clock. And so I gathered up all my stuff and I moved out of the office. And he just told me 3 minutes ago his meeting got canceled. Ugh. So anyway, we're going to cross our fingers and we're going to hope that I remembered to bring everything out because I did not have time to move back into the craft room. So we're just going to cross our fingers and hope we have everything. My setup on our kitchen table is just a little funky. So I hope it's all working out. This is definitely not my ideal location, but you guys, we got to do what we got to do, right? We got to pivot and work with what we have. So before we get started, we are going to make an adorable little project today. I have this really cute project to show you. Now, I will say that with this setup, it's going to be really hard for me to see comments. So if you comment, I will make sure to respond later. But this is what we're making today, this really cute little coffee cup holder, and we'll get to that in just a second. But before we do, let's talk about everything that's going on. And you guys, there is a lot going on. Eden's Garden released yesterday. This is the Eden's Garden collection of products. These released yesterday. These are now available for purchase. The bundle will carry over into the next mini catalog. That will be the January through June mini catalog. So the bundle will be around for quite a while. We're going to have this for a long time to play with. The other things, the papers and the gems, are only available while supplies last. So if you haven't had a chance to grab those, I mean, it just went live yesterday, so if you haven't grabbed them, make sure you do. I do not know how long these are going to be available. All we know is it's while supplies last, so it can be, a short amount of time, or it can be a long amount of time. I don't know, but if you love them, make sure you get them. If you love them a lot, make sure you stock up on them. All right, Paper Pumpkin. November's Paper Pumpkin, we are already November 3rd. Only about a week left to sign up for November's Paper Pumpkin. This is going to be 9 gift boxes. They are so adorable. I love this sneak peek. So make sure you grab this Paper Pumpkin. You got to subscribe by November 10th. There's a link to subscribe in the video description. You can check that out. Make sure you subscribe by November 10th to get Paper Pumpkin. All right, guys, my November card crate subscription or registration period is still available. I'm featuring the Tidings and Trimmings Bundle. So this bundle, and we are actually using this bundle today. This is one of the bundles we're using on our project today. So if you love this bundle, consider getting my card crate this month. It is a class that is mailed directly to your door. You can add on the bundle if you need to. Otherwise, it's $35. You get $20 in product. You get free shipping. And this month is a stamp stack, so you're actually going to get supplies for 2 of each card. You're going to make 8 cards total. So gorgeous cards, fun bundle. You're going to use this one a lot. It's a really fun bundle. Again, we're going to be using it today, and yeah, Card Crate's a lot of fun. So if you want more information on that, there's a link for Card Crate in the video description as well. All right, guys, the best deal ever, I think. This is, let me see if I can, hold on. I hope I don't lose you guys. Hang on. Okay. I hope you guys are still there. I was trying to do something on my phone, maybe so I can see comments a little better. Okay. Hopefully I didn't lose you guys. Hopefully we're still live. Anyway, let's get back to this. This is a starter kit offer. This begins tomorrow on November 4th. And normally our starter kit is an incredible deal. It's $99. You get $125 in product. Starting tomorrow through the end of November, it's only going to be $75. So that is, you're going to get $50 free because you're still going to get to choose $125 in product, but you're only going to be spending $75. You're also going to get free shipping on that. You're going to get a free Paper Pumpkin. You're going to get a free pack of business supplies. Even if you don't use the business supplies, they're still going to send it to you. They're just good to have. You can just hand the catalogs out to your friends. You never know who's going to be a customer. But you're going to get all of that for only $75. Plus you get to be a demonstrator, which means you get all the demonstrator perks, which means you get a discount. You get to see and order new products early. You get to go to demonstrator exclusive events, so many other demonstrator perks. Plus, you also get to be a part of my team, which I think is pretty awesome. We have a great group of demonstrators. I'm starting a new series with them this Sunday in my team group, and I am, I'm really excited. I love growing my team and love meeting new people. So if you've been thinking about joining, this is an incredible deal. I've been a demonstrator for over 18 years, and it is very rare that I actually see the starter kit discounted in price. A lot of times they'll add stuff to the starter kit, but very rarely do they discount the starter kit. So this is a great deal. So you can consider that. Now, if you join Stampin' Up and you become a demonstrator, there is 0 obligations to sell, 0 obligations to do classes, all of that. You can just be your own best customer and get that discount. So there's no obligations. It really is an amazing deal. And starting tomorrow, it will only be $75. Great deal. All right, let's get to our project today. This is what we are making. It is so cute. So I'm using the little mini coffee cups. Now we sell these. These are in our annual catalogs and they are so cute. They come in a big box like this. You get 8 cups and lids in each package. So they make great gifts and you just pop the lid on just like that. It is so stinking cute. I love these though. So we're actually we'll start just by filling our little coffee cup. So on Sunday, I shared this little KCup carrier with you guys. You guys remember this one? This held 2 little K-cups. And so we're going to do the same thing. I have my little box of K-cups here. So I'm just going to put 2 in here. Now, there is a little bit of extra room. You can see in there, there's a little bit of extra room. You can maybe throw some little chocolates in there or anything else you want to put in there. The lid just fits right on. You just want to make sure it's kind of in the center. The lid will go right on. There we go, just like that. Isn't that cute? So this is ready to gift away. So we're gonna come back to the cup in just a minute, but let's work on the actual holder. Okay, so grab my Simply Scored. Nothing is in the right place because I had to move locations, so everything is like backwards, and you guys know how it is. We just gotta pivot. We gotta do what we can and just pivot. All right, so my cardstock here is 3 by 11, and we are going to do some scoring on it. Make sure we can all see. We're going to score at 1/2 inch, at 3.5, 4, and at 7. Okay, so that's all the scoring. You can do that on your paper trimmer too. We're just doing some straight lines. We're not even going to do any trimming on this. We are going to cut a little circle out of here. But we're not going to do any trimming with our scissors. So let's go ahead and burnish on those score lines just so we can see everything a little bit better and see how this is going to go together. Okay, so this 1/2 inch tab here, this is like our glue tab. This is going to wrap around just like this, and our cup's going to sit right in the center just like this. So on this panel, the one between those 2 1/2 inch score lines, we're going to die cut a circle into it. So I have my layering circles dies here. And this one, let me see what size this one measures. You can do this with punches too. This one is about 2 3/8 inches in diameter. So you can absolutely do this with punches if you have a punch of that size. Otherwise, grab your dies, your layering circles dies. They are a staple, one that you must have. All right, so we're gonna bring in our cut and emboss machine. It's coming in from the wrong side. It all throws me off. Anytime my routine changes, you know, it throws us off, but it's good. Keeps everything exciting. So we're just gonna die cut this. And we're gonna bring back our cut and emboss machine in a minute for all of our little pieces. So let me pull this out, move this out of the way without knocking anything down, hopefully. Okay, so let me get that little piece of Post-it tape off. There we go. So there is our little circle. Our coffee cup's gonna fit right inside there. So I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's finish up with our holder and then we'll get to all of our stamping. So let me get the Post-it tape off of here. I love Post-it tape. All right, let me bring this in so you guys have an idea of what we're making. Now, I'm gonna put it all together using my liquid glue. I would probably use, actually, before we put it together, let's put on our DSP. I would probably use maybe Tear and Tape or Stampin' Seal Plus. Now, I want to put on the DSP first on these sections just because they are going to get glued over just a little bit. So I have 2 pieces of DSP. And this DSP I am using is the Tidings of Christmas DSP. I have the samples right here. So they are gorgeous little patterns of DSP. And this is actually the DSP that I'm including in my card crate this month. So if you want this month's card crate, these are the DSPs you're going to get. They are really beautiful, fun patterns. Really, I love these patterns. They're classic Christmas colors. They're beautiful. All right, so let's put on our DSP strips. So on this little 1/2 inch piece in the middle here, we're going to put on this DSP. This is 2 7/8 by 3/8. So it's just a little scrap. Great to use your little scrap pieces up. So I'm just going to use a little bit of liquid adhesive. That's going to go on that middle score line there, or that middle 1/2 inch line there. I love these stripes because if you get it off a little bit, it's okay. You'll never know. All right, that's going to be, so you can see how that's going to be the front. So we have a little bit of DSP on the front. And then this one's going to go right on the back. It's going to line up in the back. So let's put some adhesive on this. And we're going to line it up. Now there's going to be a little bit of a bigger border on the bottom. And that's okay because we're going to cover that up. So just make sure your borders are the same on the left, right, and the top. And this piece is 2 7/8 by 3 3/4. Okay, now we can adhere this together. So on this other 1/2 inch score line, a little bit of glue. I should have brought my tear and tape out, but I didn't. And that's just going to get glued down. You just want to line up the back right against that back panel here, and just make sure that it's all the way down to the bottom there. Let me just give this a little press, let that glue adhere. Close up our glue for a minute. All right, so that is your basic little coffee cup holder. Isn't that cute? So you can make these, maybe just set them out on your little conference table in your office or leave them on teachers' desks. I think they would be adorable. Okay, so we're gonna jazz this up a little bit more. So let's set this aside and do all of our stamping. So this is our little cluster of stamping that we're gonna do. And I've already done some of it in advance. Now we're using a couple of different stamp sets here. So let me bring out everything that we're using and we'll just show everything. So we have the Christmas season bundle. So a lot of our leaf pieces here, these are coming from the Christmas season bundle. This is in the mini catalog. I love this one. The Christmas label dies, those are fantastic. This is a great bundle, one of my favorites. Then we're using the Tidings and Trimmings Bundle. Again, this is featured in my card crate this month. If you love this, get my card crate this month. The layering circles dies that I already talked about, and then we're using the warm wraps dies, and I'll talk more about these in just a second. That's all the stamps and dies that we're using. So I've already done one of each. So we have this little green leaf, we have a little branch, and then we have a little branch with berries on it. So we need to do one more of each of those. So let's set that aside. I'll get out some scrap white paper here and we'll do our stamping. So let's see, what do we want to start with? We'll start with the soft succulent. And I need a piece of scratch paper. I didn't bring one out. All right, so for the soft succulent, this is going to be the larger of those leaf images. So this is a more detailed one, and this is the larger one, so I'm going to stamp that off. I want it just a little bit lighter in soft succulent, and we're going to stamp that just on our scratch paper, just like that. And that's it for our soft succulent. So let's put that aside. Okay, I'm going to bring in my evening evergreen, and this is going to be the detailed piece that goes right on top. So hopefully I can line this up. I think we got close enough. So, close enough. It'll work. Isn't that cute though? So you get so many dimensional images there. And then I'm going to stamp this greeting over here. May your days be merry and bright. And we're going to die cut this for our greeting on the front of our box. All right, so that's it with the evening evergreen. And then finally we have crumb cake. Now I think for my example, I used Sahara Sand, which is the coordinating color in the DSP. But yesterday I grabbed crumb cake for some reason. We're just going to go with it. It'll work. Crumb cake and Sahara Sand are very close in color, so they're very complementary. They work well, interchanged with each other. So one of these little branches in crumb cake. And then for this little branch, we're going to stamp this and add some berries to it. So I'm going to show you how I did that. So this is from the Tidings and Trimmings set. So I inked that up with crumb cake. Then I'm going to come in with my Cherry Cobbler Stampin' Right marker. And I'm just going to go and add some red to all the little berry pieces on here. And I'm using my Stampin' Right marker. This is not the alcohol markers. These are the water-based markers. They come in sets of the color group. And then you just want to kind of huff on it, just re-moisten any of that crumb cake that might have dried. And when you stamp it, you're going to get 2 different colors of ink. But you do want to make sure you're using the Stampin' Right markers, not the alcohol markers. This will not work with Stampin' Blends. These are only the Stampin' Right markers. Ugh, words are hard. All right, let me close this before we throw something in that. All right, so we're gonna die cut all of these. You're gonna need 2 of them total. So if you're stamping this at home, make sure you're stamping 2 of them. We're gonna die cut these. All of these have coordinating dies, so it makes it really easy. Just gonna line all these up. I'm using Post-it tape to hold everything down, just so nothing shifts on me. All right, our greeting piece over here. This little greeting piece, this little shape, which I love, is from the Warm Wraps dies. And one more little die here. So no fussy cutting on this, so you could definitely just make a bunch of these. All right, let's move back in our cut and emboss machine. And these will all go through in one pass. So get that on there, and oops. All right, there we go. Oops, sorry, camera's moving. Oops. Oh guys, I told you this was going to be a rough one today. All right, so let's get all of our pieces. I love how beautifully they're die cut. Isn't that great? And you'll never see that that's off a little bit, just because once it's die cut, you only see the stamping, and it's fantastic. Okay, move the big plates out of the way. I don't need those. I could have brought in my mini cut and emboss. All of these will fit in your mini cut and emboss machine, but of course I like to do it the hard way. Okay. Get this piece of Post-it tape off. There we go. Now we have all of our stamped images, so we're going to assemble our card. I hope everything's still nice and straight. Not our card. What am I saying? This is what we're making, our little cup. So I'm going to bring this in so we know exactly what we're doing. All right, now I did already pre-die cut a few pieces from the Warm Wraps dies. Let me grab those again. These are the Warm Wraps dies. These are made to coordinate with our coffee cups, to make little wrappers for our coffee cups. You can see that ours has a beautiful little wrapper around it. So that's what we're gonna do. Now they have different sizes, and you need to, let's see, are these the same? You can see this one is a little bit longer than that one. You need 2 of each. So I think this is our longer one. No, that's our shorter one. That's our shorter one. That's our longer one. So you need 2 of each, and then the same goes for the little border pieces. These are a little easier to tell which is longer, which is shorter. So you need 2 of each of those. So I hope that makes sense. All right, now to assemble them, actually I think I might have needed a few more of those. We'll make it work, whatever. Okay, we're gonna add some little borders on this. So you see how that, I am realizing I needed more of these border pieces, so we might not add them, because maybe we'll just add them to the top. That'll work. Okay, so we're gonna glue these down. Now in this example, I did the top and the bottom. I did not pre-die cut enough of these. I guess I could, I have a sheet of this. We could die cut a few more. I have my dies right here. Maybe we'll do that. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, so we're gonna glue these on, and then the shorter ones go on the bottom, just like that. I hope that all makes sense. I'll have to die cut a couple more of these real quick, and we'll do all of the tops and bottoms. Actually, I don't know that I don't think I needed a bunch of these. You know what? I think we're okay. I don't know why I have 2 of each of those. I think in my head, I was thinking you need 2 of each of these, but you only need 2 of these, because 2 of these will wrap around the cup. All right, guys, this is a hot mess. Here, I think we're okay. We don't have to die cut anything. Oh, hello. Liquid glue. All right. I do have a new host code, guys. This is my new November host code. If you are placing an order on in my online store, you can use that host code, and all orders will receive a PDF with 3 exclusive projects, and the orders over $50 will actually receive a make and take kit to coordinate with that PDF. All right, so this is what you need. You need 4 of the scallop borders, and then you only need 1 of each of those different sizes of the wraps. All right, these have little tabs. They're gonna glue right onto each other, just like this. You're gonna make sure everything is nice and lined up, just like that. And so this will be 1 wrap for our cup. So I have these ready to go for another cup. So you only need 2 of the bigger pieces and then 4 of the scallops. So I was right. I was just a little generous with my other ones. All right, now I'm gonna take my bone folder, and I'm just going to gently curl these a little bit, and that's just gonna help them wrap around the cup a little bit more. And so I'm going to add some glue to this other tab over here. And I actually want my whole thing glued to my cup. I don't want it to come off, so I'm just going to add some glue right down the middle of that. And then we are going to wrap this around and adhere it on the back over here. Just like that. Just make sure all the edges are lined up. Just give it a good press, and your little cup is wrapped and adorable. Isn't that cute? It's so genius how these dies are just lined up perfectly to do this. It's so cute. And they fit our little coffee cup. I just love it. I'm just going to try to rotate my cup a little bit just so I don't have that seam in the front. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to have to hold this for just a second, just make sure it's all nice and dry. All right, isn't that cute? This alone would be really cute, but we're going to jazz it up a little bit more. So this is going to go in our little holder. We're going to hold it down with some ribbon. I have the chevron ribbon here. This is a Evening Evergreen chevron ribbon. I'm going to thread this through the bottom of my cup holder here. And I'm going to set my cup right on top. And we're just going to tie a bow right on the top up here. I'm going to turn this. I can only tie bows in one direction. So we're going to tie this on up here. We're just going to tie a quick bow. And that will hold your coffee in place, your coffee cup in place. Plus it makes it really cute. Anytime we add ribbon, it's just super cute. Okay. Okay, just move this back here, just like that. Perfect. All right, trim off your excess ribbon here. There you go. Isn't that cute? Okay, super cute. Isn't that adorable? Yay. Okay, we're going to finish up with our greeting piece here. So let's stick this on with some dimensionals. I'm just going to put a couple of dimensionals on down the middle here. I think that's down the middle. Yeah, close enough. So down the middle, and that's going to go right on the front of our little cup here. Just like that. Oh, off camera. Just like that. And then we're just going to go in and we're going to tuck all these pieces in behind. So liquid glue, and I'm actually going to put them on the front. I want to tuck them all in the front. So I'm going to tuck this in, and you can do all of this before you tie your cup down. That's fine too. You guys know me. I'm going to do it the hard way. This one will go on the other side. You can stick these in wherever you want. That's going right onto the back of that. We'll go through and do the same with our little crumb cake branches. This goes right behind. Just kind of tuck it in, just like that. You can use glue dots too. Glue dots would be very useful for this. This one's gonna go just like that. So Tammy is asking, would a gift card fit in a cup? You know what? I don't know. I'll check that and I'll post. That is a great idea. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head if it would. I think it would. These are pretty, I think they're at least 3 inches tall. I think that's how tall gift cards are. You know, I will, as soon as we're done, I will actually grab a gift card and I will test it, and I will make sure to post on my page here. Right, and then those little spriggy, those cherry cobbler flowers. Okay, come on, everybody, play nice. All right, there we go. The wheels are falling off, guys. All right, here we go. So everything is glued together, and we have a little bow now. I did not bring my glue dots out. I forgot about my bow. So you're gonna add your bow. I'm gonna add that with glue dots later. I'm not even gonna try to add this with liquid glue. I use the Simply Elegant twine for this, the gold one, and just added that behind. And then to finish it, we're just gonna add some of these in color jewels. I'm gonna use the soft succulent ones this time. On this one, I use the Evening Evergreen, but I'm running low on the Evening Evergreen ones, so I'm gonna go for the soft succulent ones. That will coordinate just as well. And then a larger one and one more down here. So gorgeous. Isn't that a gorgeous little treat? So this one is filled with K-Cups. I will check on that gift card. I think that is a fantastic idea. Isn't that cute? This would be adorable just left on coworkers' desks or for teachers. I think this is a really, really cute little gift. So if you love the K-Cup holders and you didn't see my thing on my other K-Cup holder on Sunday, this was in my VIP group, so you can check this one out. This is a little carrier. This one also holds 2 K-Cups. It's on my YouTube channel or in my VIP group. There's a link to join that in the video description as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging in with me on this mad, crazy little Facebook Live I had here impromptu in my kitchen. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. Remember, this is November's host code if you're shopping my online store. Remember, if you do want to take advantage of that amazing starter kit promotion, this starts on tomorrow, November 4th, and it runs through the end of the month, $75. You can join my team and get all the perks of being a demonstrator. All right, guys, if you're watching this on Facebook, I'd love it if you shared it with your friends. If you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. Otherwise, I will see you guys Sunday for week, what are we on? I think week 6. I think it's, or week 5 or 6 of my Christmas countdown. I'll see you guys in my VIP group. Bye.